Hey everyone, I'm back with another Cyberpunk 2077 FPS benchmark. This time it will be with the GTX 1080 Ti on 1440p and 4K resolution. Now before I get into it, please do consider subscribing to my channel. If you want the best, most accurate FPS benchmarks on the latest games, then you come to the right place. Alright, so let's begin. I'm going to go through all the settings on 1440p, starting off with the lowest preset, and as always, crowd density on low. Okay, as you can see, we're somewhere in the 80s. Now this graphics card here is overclocked by 100 megs on the core and 350 megs on the memory core, yeah. Now, as you can see, we're somewhere in mid 70s on the average. Not bad at all. But it looks like we'll not be able to achieve the 60 FPS on ultra settings on 1440p, even with this old beast. Okay, let's jump into the medium settings now. We are on medium preset on 1440p. Alright. Oh, I like that. What's that? Like a see-through. Wait! So it looks like if you want to be around 60 FPS on average on 1440p, medium settings will be the one for you.
Don't pester me.
Next, we're going into high settings. Motion blur off. And there it is, high preset. Alright. So now we are in the low 50s on average.
Watch your own self!
Still quite playable at 1440p, no issues here at all. On high settings, as long as you don't mind being under 60 FPS. The GTX 1080 Ti is still a really good card. I think anybody will be lucky to have it. Okay, let's wrap it up now with the ultra settings and see what the 4K could do. There it is, ultra settings, motion blur off. looks really nice. Alright, so looks like we went down another 10 FPS, makes sense.
Fuck the fucking system! Hey, watch your ass.
Okay, now let's see what 4K could do. And we'll start off with the lowest preset. Okay, not too high there. In the low 40s. So it looks like about 10 FPS better than the 1080 at the same settings. Right here. Start a little trouble there. Yeah, quite playable. Okay, let's jump into medium. Alright, so now we... Ooh, look at that. Pretty good on the reflection there. So just about 30 FPS on average. Getting lower and lower here. Perhaps this is the last acceptable setting on 4K. I'm gonna jump into high settings now just to see.
What you playing at?
Oops. Alright, this is going to be my last setting, high settings. Not going to go any lower to ultra. It'll be unbearable. So here we are, low 20s with the 1080 Ti on 4K. Well, that concludes the test for the 1080 Ti. Stay tuned to my other videos as I next move on to the RTX 2080. So I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.